Hi.
You all right?
Yeah. Indy's relieving me.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Indy,
We're cousins.
and I'm also her carer. We want to show a light-hearted, fun look into living with a disability.
We covered sex and relationships, career, housing, and Indy comes along for the ride.
My house plans just came through.
Ooh, are they good?
These plans are just not correct.
But surely it's not hard to just send them back in, right? And then get them to modify them and send them back?
No, because what I've got to do is I've got to tell the OT why it's not going to work for me. And the occupational therapist goes back to the architect. The architect has to find a way to make it work. Then the plans get sent back to the OT to check that it'll work for my function. Then it goes to ACC to make sure ACC is okay to pay for it. And then it comes back to me. And then probably I'm going to see that there's another thing that doesn't work with the new plans, and that whole cycle starts again. That's why this has taken a year already for me to just get plans that aren't good. I feel like I'm not going to be able to move into that house for at least 2 years.
That's so crazy that after a year you're still living in your backyard.
I'm currently waiting for house mods, some renovations to be done to my house, to put an ensuite onto my bedroom so then I can move into the house.
Do you think it would be easier to rent? Like, surely it's easier to find an accessible rental property.
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a special place where you can go to find this, like accessible housing or whatever it is. If there is something, it's not well advertised, because I've done a lot of research into trying to find an accessible house.
Is there someone we could talk to, or
Who?
I don't know, like a real estate agent? Hello, Indy speaking. Hi, Dan. I was just wondering if you have any accessible properties and could come in and have a look at. Me right now, we're rolling. Yeah. Sweet.
Hi. You all right? I'm Dan.
I'm Indy. It's nice to meet you.
Hi.
Good.
Hi.
You all right?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Dan. Nice to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you.
Do you want to come on through to the meeting room?
Yeah. Let's have a
Sorry, I
seat.
feel like that was a dramatic entrance.
It was.
In the past, have you had any bad experiences looking for a property, or for your friends?
Yeah, I've actually been pretty lucky because I've been living with my parents since my accident up until now.
Yeah.
But one of the guys that I was in hospital with has been living in a motel for 6 years while he tries to find a house.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, it's just crazy though. There's no accessible housing.
Okay. No worries. We can try and help. We need to focus on the needs and then add the likes on after.
You want us to tell you everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will.
Crack on.
It's
Let's
quite a long
go.
list. The ramp, but it has to be a certain amount of degrees, right?
Yeah, there's like a particular gradient. An electric garage door.
No, like, doorknobs must be, like, push-down handles that you
Right.
can use for that hand function.
Sliding doors are way better than swinging doors.
Big enough entrances into, like, the rooms as well.
Yeah.
No heavy doors. The toilet has to be lower so that my shower chair can get over it.
The toilet can't be separate from the bathroom because then she can't move around and shower and stuff.
I need to have a heat pump in my room because I don't regulate my body temperature.
Enough room on each side of the bed to, like, move the bed around.
A carpet is not ideal. Oh, the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen. It's a lot of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big list.
It is.
But you come to the right place. That's a challenge. I like a challenge.
We're in good hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a new build, just been completed. So let's do a wheelie to get into the property.
No, I don't think it's going to work. Should we go to the next one?
This looks better. Great service, thanks.
Stuck.
I can't.
Neither can I.
Please help.
Her leg's spasming and we can't get it out.
There we go.
go. We just needed a professional.
Right.
Well, all I have to say is thank goodness Dan was there because Indy wasn't. And he was such a good help.
Right. Perfect.
Thank you.
Coming in, we've had a great start there, and the front door. So yes, it has a little lip, which we might be able to put a little ramp on, like a temporary one maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm saying anything that is not possible to get, but I'm sure, you know, we could try and work around that.
Yeah.
So let's have a look.
I mean, no kitchen is going to be perfect for someone with a disability because it's just something that will only be perfect if it's made to be perfect. Yeah, like these handles are really easy for me to use.
Yeah.
Same on the, if I can reach it, same on the doors.
Yeah.
So that's good. The issue is that I can't get under the bench because of all of the storage underneath it. But in an ideal situation, I would just remove everything under and get under the bench.
Okay, so look, you know, that could be a minor alteration that we could speak to a landlord about, maybe taking the doors off. This one here, we've got the shower. Indy, do you want to come and have a look?
Yeah.
And do you take your wheelchair into the shower
I've got
fully?
a special shower wheelchair.
Right, okay.
Which is bigger than this, so it definitely wouldn't fit into there. So it does need to be like a roll-in shower.
Yeah. So, you know, again, that's a major, you know? So, again, we would need that in writing. And, you know, some landlords may say to you, we'll go half, because you're almost enhancing, you know, the property. We could look at those options to make it work.
So one thing that I'm just a little bit worried about is if I applied for a house such as this one, and there were 10 other people that were also applying for it, I feel like the landlord would pick other people over me because I require the modifications to be done.
So before, say we had 10 people apply, we will do our best to put it in the best light forward and put your case forward and speak it. But it's just about the character of a tenant, and are they going to pay their rent on time? Are they going to look after the property? Over, like, you know, necessarily some modifications that might need to be done because of your needs. So we're not going to discriminate because of that.
I mean, if I was a landlord and I was choosing between you and me, I'd choose you.
Winner.
Not necessarily, just easy.
We obviously know from this little exercise that there needs to be more accessible housing because we didn't find any, right?
Yeah. And there's no filter to just, like, how great would that be if you could just click, like, wheelchair user, and then it would come up with, like, however many properties are wheelchair accessible?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you can do it for dogs, why
Yeah.
can't you do it for people? It's so stupid.
Big shout out to Dan, who's gonna hopefully put that in for them.
All of the new builds that they're doing at the moment, like, they should just employ universal design. Like, it should be accessible for everybody. Like, there is no reason to not be accessible.
So we'll try the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to use your muscles.
Why do you need to sit up?
Oh, actually, you'll naturally sit up a little bit, eh?
So, should we go for a walk?
Yep. Sounds good.
Bye. Oh my gosh. No.